Yo, I'm not going to waste your time with an intro. This is going to be a video on all, or at least most, of the uncommon drone spots that may get you a kill when you're around, or completely change the way you attack this map. So let's get into it. Alright, this one is honestly not that uncommon. You've probably seen it before, but if you did not know, you can actually get your drone on the very tip of both of these rockets here in like main lobby. I kind of fucked up the first time, but this ledge here, you can do the same thing on the other side. But before you jump on the tip of the rocket, you need to be like on the actual little like ring right there on front of the rocket. Like you have to be on the ring, and then just jump straight up, and then you can go on the rocket. And obviously you can watch like main stair, you can kind of watch like yellow hall, main lobby, so intel on the desk. Also, if you're a Twitch drone and you're up here, obviously you can jump on that ledge on the left and like shoot the mirror. A lot of stuff you can do from up here. This isn't super uncommon though. Speaking of yellow hall, another really cool drone here. You go through security door, be over to the right, there's a green ammo box, hop on that, hop on the monitors, and then you see this little like wire harness system on the ring. You can jump and actually get your drone on top of this, and you can get some cool intel. There is a big silver vent that splits this in half. This track system's on the other half of the room too. You can see there you get your yellow flank. If you jump down this monitor and then on this yellow, white pipe, come across, you can actually jump and get on the other half. Now this half, there's a really gnarly yellow flank that you can set up right here. And this thing is like so hard to see. I'll show you here in this clip here in just a second. I'm gonna kill this training dummy. Excuse me. Here I have it set far away. So it's still a one way, but you can see it's like, I guess it's like kind of easy to see, like still a pretty good drone, but then check this shit out. If you move it close, like in the intersection of that little wire harness, you still get the one way, and look at that. You can barely even see the drone at all. This drone still gets yellow, like, you know, where people sneaking by it. It's literally a full one way, so they cannot see it at all, and you can see them coming down yellow. Now, if you're really looking to min-max your drone, this one's not as like hidden as that last drone. But you get kind of a 2-for-1 thing. So if you get your drone up on this ledge, you can actually hop up on this little windowsill. If you point it towards lobby and just barely back it up, I fell off the edge there, pardon that. But if you back it up on the very edge and move your crosshair to the left on this wall, you can actually obviously see yellow hall and like yellow stairs, but you can also cut off lobby. So you get kind of like a pixel angle on lobby here. And you can play this as like a cutoff, kind of a flank cam for main as well. So maybe a multi-use case. All right, now this is going to be the most controversial drone in the video probably. In ranked, nothing goes, so feel free to use this. But in comp, probably stray away from this. So you can get your drone up this fence and then into this wall. This wall has no collision for the drone, and it's really weird. Certain parts of this wall you can't shoot through, and so the drone's just invincible and invisible. You can see if you move it all the way to the far right, though, you can shoot the drone. Not like they'd ever fucking know it's there. But I'll show you another thing here in just a second in this room that you can get even more out of this bug drone spot. All right, a second adaptation to that last drone you saw. You go under the fence, you get on these little electrical panels on the wall. You know, this is the exact same drone spot as you just saw. You can go through this wall. However, if you jump on this fence and then go on the opposite side, you can actually still get on this little like green I-beam. And that little like thin texture here on the wall is bugged on the whole room. So even on this whole side, you can see you can go all the way around. And you know, if you're opening this electrical wall, you can actually cut off lockers to lab. I don't really have like a breach shard or anything, so I'm trying to shoot the wall open to show you. But yeah, so right there is like the door separating labs and lockers. And you know, if anybody's trying to like rotate out of sight or like rotate back into sight or even just try to contest you in lab, you know, you'll be able to see them with this drone. This drone's like super bugged too. I mean, it's like this will probably get patched. I hope. I don't know. Like they can't do anything about it. I mean, right there you can see the edge of my drone just because it's turned sideways. You see when I turn my drone like more level, it's there, and like you literally can't shoot the drone. There's nothing you can do. So I don't know. It's probably gonna get patched, but it's still a crazy drone spot, so I included it. All right, another one for attacking basement. If you've got the reception hatch open and you're trying to do like a backside take, you actually put your drone on this little box and toxin and hold the cutoff from missile. it's kind of weird because like I can't even see the drone from here. Like I literally know where the drone's at, and like I can't see it. But yeah, if anybody's trying to rotate out of missile and into toxin back into sight, like you can just cut them off with this drone. It's super hard to see. There's like this weird gap like between like 5 different things in this room. But anyways, I just wanted to include this. Just kind of a decent drone for if you're attacking that backside on basement. Alright, so if you're ever attacking warehouse, this is a pretty common entry point for basement. Don't face check missile. Instead, use your drone, right? I mean, there's a really cool spot up here. You can throw your drone on this ledge, and immediately you have intel on like bottom yellow, barrels, the double door, missile, whether or not there's head holes. Just a ton of intel, like for pretty much free. You can jump on these lamps to get across the room. Each lamp, there's like pretty good angles on like the hallway, yellow flank. I'm gonna work my way across here and show you that this middle lamp is actually really solid. Just kind of unexpected spot. You can get intel on yellow, barrels, a ton of really good intel. Oh, I fell off here. And then you can actually jump up this little, like, I don't know what you call this little truss or support, this yellow support beam. You can actually drive your drone all the way across it and even put it in between the gaps. One spot I really like is over here on the far side, just because you get an angle into barrels and a deeper angle into yellow. Also jump it over here onto this bar and then get an even deeper angle on yellow stairs. So tons and tons of drone spots here on warehouse. So just kind of look around. All right, moving on to at least other sites. Really good cutoff drone, very simple. Coming out of bunk terrace, there's this little like middle room that's not a real room. You can hide it here and watch green stair. Another pretty good cam for green stair is if you go through that drone hole, you can hop on the duffel bag, hop up on the door, and then there's a fire alarm beeper in the corner. You can hop up here, and then you get a little bit more intel on like the green pillar and green stair. Another simple drone spot here, nothing crazy, but if you go through range booth, there's a drone hole on the left, and you can tuck it in the back and just watch this armory stairs pretty easily. This is like right beside the outside of the map. This is also a very big hotspot for drones. You can see a lot of cutoff angles here as well if you ever do decide to get on this drone and hot drone it. This one's pretty simple, nothing complex, but this can be a cutoff drone to let you know that people are roaming upstairs, or just a flank drone for armory stair, but it's right outside the map, right by this drone hole. It's not super uncommon, the drone's not super well hidden or anything, but it's very simple and should be a 100%er. Alright y'all, I'm back on my bullshit. Crazy drone spot incoming. So if you're attacking and you want a green stair flank cam, or even just like a decent cutoff, come up here to the roof, throw it on these rocks, and on the like northwest corner, you can actually glitch your drone most of the way into the rock. I don't know where this falls competitive wise, like if that's allowed. You can still see the drone. I'm pretty sure you can still shoot the drone, but absolutely disgusting drone spot. You can move it further down the mountain, of course, if you want intel on the 90 haul, but 10 out of 10 complete aids. Now, 0 cam in that spot would probably be not allowed in comp, because I don't think you would actually be able to see it at all. And when the drone's here in this spot, you can just barely see the edges of the drone. And you can also jump the drone back on the roof if you want to pick it up. Alright, another really weird flank cam for blue stair. Actually, you're going to go outside the map and underneath this mattress. You point it there, and now if anyone comes up blue stair, you've got them on cam.